Hello, everyone. Welcome back again. I hope all of you are doing great. Now, I know that I took a short break, but now here I am back again. And yes, I'll be continuing from where I left. And obviously, in my further videos, I'll be talking about different forms of English. But let me tell you that we are left only with two or three forms of English right now, and that I'll be wrapping it up soon. So for this specific video today, we are going to discuss about South African English, and yes, let's get started. Now, talking about South African English, first here I would like to state one thing, and that is in South Africa there are 11 official languages, one of which is English. So it's not like English is the only official language, but yes, for mainly business and tourism, South Africans prefer using English only as the only mode of communication, because they are also very well aware of the fact that if they want to deal globally, then obviously they need to have conversations in English only. And as far as business and tourism is concerned, that cannot happen without knowing English. Then another thing about South Africans is that there is a difference between the vocabulary that they use and the vocabulary that the other forms of English share. For example, for if there is a phrase just now in English, so here in English, just now means that I want to do something and it's right now, at the moment, at the present moment. But in South African, they call it as soon, but not right now. So their definition of just now is different. Their meaning of just now is different. That means if a South African is saying just now, then probably he means that he will do that thing soon, but not at that specific moment. So it means soon, but not right now. Then shame. Now shame is another term which is used, which is not considered as a very good word in other forms of English, but in South African English it is a word which stands for a positive sense. So if a person says, shame, your daughter is so beautiful, so that definitely means that it's not a shame that that person's daughter is beautiful, but rather it's a good thing. So they use it in a positive sense more than a negative sense that we people in general do. Then other things that I want to tell you is that in South African English, the school that we call it as school, it is actually universities. Like if I say I'm in university, then a South African would say I'm in school. So their definition of university is actually school. So they actually call it as school. Now, there is a difference between the pronunciations of some words as well, some alphabets rather. For example, if there is a word yes, so a South African would pronounce it as yes. And if a person says kettle, then it is actually pronounced as kittle in South African English. So definitely there are differences when it comes to pronunciations. And one more thing about South Africans is that like other nations, South Africans also believe that because they are sharing this specific language, that is why they also celebrate these events like Christmas, New Year's Eve. So they also believe that because they are sharing that foreign language, so it's necessary that they share such occasions as well, just to get the essence of that culture into their culture. And towards the end, I would also like to tell that South Africans use English as a backup actually. So it's not that they don't have a language of their own, they don't have a culture of their own. Yes, they definitely do have, but for them, English is just a backup, just like we Indians do have, and just like any other foreign country to whom English is not the official language. So here I hope that in this video I was able to clear most of the points, and I would also like to repeat once again that definitely I'll share some of the vocabularies that I already promised that I'll be doing. So you can just wait for that and rest. It was a good thing to share things like that. And now I would like to give it an end, and later on, see you soon in the next video.